Hello, dear Scorpio. I will tell you today's horoscope for November 28th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Scorpio. I'll tell you today's horoscope. At work, don't get into the game of provocations, you may regret it later. You are on the ball and alert to everything that happens, and nothing will escape you. You will receive selfless help from a friend to solve a problem. In love, you could have a very serious and interesting conversation with your partner. If you have some free time, take advantage of it to go out for a walk and get some fresh air. You risk getting lost today, so be careful. If you are careful, you will avoid it. If you want to be healthy, you must follow the rules regarding rest and food. Love must be lived every day, and today is one of those days. Scorpio, if you now feel happy with the one who loves you and you love, do not risk anything for a pipe dream. Follow your intuitions and, at the same time, act firmly so that you can repair the emotional damage that you have committed without realizing it with your loving partner or with the one who loves you and you have unconsciously hurt. Amend any mistakes and do not end your birthday cycle without having done so. Delicate matters will begin to be resolved, basically those associated with legal, work, or family issues. In love, everything in life is subject to change. An unpleasant experience from the past should not prevent you from enjoying your current happiness. Every encounter is different and you don't have to think that it will go wrong again. Live intensely. There is good news today. On the other hand, the stars warn you to be careful with someone who is likely to hide certain things about their love life. Situations may arise for which you are not emotionally prepared. In terms of health, there is a harmonious balance in your horoscope associated with your health problems. Your hair and skin will require special care on this day. If you properly direct your energy in a positive direction, you will achieve excellent results. For those who are sick these days, there is good news, since their health will improve a lot and, in addition, the ailments that have been there for a long time will also gradually fade away. It is important that all those born under your sign take care of themselves so as not to get sick or worsen their situation. On a work level, on your astral horizon there is a business trip or an invitation to dinner in which a job offer or the possibility of improving your current job status arises. It is not definitive, but it has a chance of success, and you should not close the doors. As for money and fortune, matters related to loans and credits are well sponsored, but not so much chance. So do not risk your fortune in improvised games. Put your mind to work and you will see how magnificent ideas arise to make the money you need. Scorpio, lucky number, 27. So try to use it in everything you can. Take advantage of the number because it will be with you for today. The lucky color is coral. Try to wear some clothing of this color or accessory that contains it. This will bring luck to your day and make you look spectacular. Sexual energy level, intense. Cosmic dynamics that you should take advantage of. The strong impact of your personality and your personal charisma accentuated in this birthday cycle. Dangerous tendency, recklessness and rushing when reaching conclusions and making decisions. You should avoid recklessness and lack of concentration. The best relationship today will be with Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, and Taurus. The most tense with Aries, Leo, or Gemini. Your current compatibility is very good with water signs, especially with Cancer. If you are single, it is time to wait a little and find the right person, rather than jumping at the first thing that catches your eye. The universal number for this day, general for everyone, is 9. In numerology, the sum is reduced to 1 digit. Below, your favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and you must adapt them to your national time, 1:30 a.m., 2:20 a.m., 8:30 p.m., and 9:30 p.m. The lucky numbers and chance for Scorpio are 13, 20, 39 and 40. Scorpio characteristics. How to attract a Scorpio man. Although it is not easy, it is not impossible. Scorpio men are a bit fast-paced and overly competitive. Some of the negative Scorpio traits are that they are extremely obsessive, compulsive, and jealous individuals. To attract this person, you will need to keep an air of secrecy around you. Games are something that captivates Scorpio men, which indicates that you will have to put in more effort to keep him interested in you. Being around a Scorpio man is about challenge and grasping something, so don't make it so easy. Make them think you are difficult. Being decent and affectionate with this sign is very significant. They are fascinated by flirtatious and self-assured women. Also, you need to plan more than just physical seduction to get him to the point where he approves of you. Seducing him also requires emotional seduction, since one of the most significant characteristics of Scorpio is that he feels more intensely. He aspires to a sexual practice that goes beyond physical restrictions. So, if you want to seduce him, simply reveal your soul. But do not try to inspect the Scorpio man because he needs to be in control all the time. You had a trip planned and you are probably about to cancel your plans. Perhaps an unforeseen event is the cause of it. Do not let yourself be put off by this. You can always replan that trip you long for, Scorpio. Subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. Communicate firmly, but kindly, your concerns to your partner instead of keeping them to yourself to avoid conflict. It is time to act and express what you feel. Resolve internal controversies in your team. Clearly define the authority structure. Design an organizational chart necessary for better organization. Even if you receive advice for your health, don't feel obligated to follow it if you're not happy with the way it's carried out. It's important to take care of your physical and mental well-being, but it's also crucial to respect your comfort and choice of professionals. Change if necessary. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a channel patron. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. You don't have any keys to press. There's no one who owes you a favor. You can't have a quick chat with some person who has influence. Is the situation you're facing really out of your control? You might give the impression of being stuck, but appearances can be deceiving. There are many things you can do. As Pluto, your ruler, turns direct, it brings you clarity and understanding. Search your mind to find someone you can contact to gain information hidden somewhere in your recent past. You may find a vital clue to a better future. You might think that your life is too boring for anyone else to care. Don't fall into the pit of self-pity or convince yourself that there just isn't enough excitement in your life and there never will be. Believe that you have the power to heal any oppressed feeling you may have right now. Consider joining a spiritual support group where you can honestly share your feelings. You'll have the opportunity to change your attitude and take distance without feeling guilty. You need to isolate yourself in an environment of absolute calm to recharge your batteries. Your mental rhythm demands a break. Your spirit will have greater independence to act in your own way. Financial management is in luck. A matter that seemed very delicate is not, and you know what to do and what to say at that moment when everything seems to be getting complicated. Love is presenting a different face, even funny, that will help you recover sentimental ground that you thought you had lost. Your Scorpio sign is now in the middle of a sentimental restructuring process. You will have emotions on the surface. Either you take advantage of it to uncover your feelings or to lock yourself away. Put an end to non-existent doubts and take a step forward. Your way of seeing things is original, and do not hesitate to make it known to those around you and look for a way to put it into practice. Pay attention to everything that is happening around you. If you have a good idea, do not keep it to yourself. Communicate it, listen to it, and take action. In this way, you will demonstrate your conditions and value as an employee of that company. There are good vibes around you, and you must take full advantage of them. The merits of the past are history. What you need now is to strengthen your present. A new economic opportunity appears before you. Study this path with a cool head and without getting upset. Don't forget that activity is the best antidote to chronic fatigue and lack of energy. Your sign thrives when there is health and dynamism in your life. Don't let yourself be influenced by anything negative that is happening at the moment, because what you do now will have repercussions on your future. You will feel Scorpio inspirations that will incline you to do something new in your financial life. And as you put it into action, you will see how good you feel and how, by doing so, your earnings multiply and you attract into your life the prosperity that you so need right now. Learn more about the decans. The moon is in Sagittarius, in position 4 degrees 53 minutes at noon. Need to move forward, spirit of adventure, impatience and agitation. Shallow sensitivity, but spontaneous. First decan, October 24th to November 3rd. Your reflection will become broader and you will be in very good company. It's invigorating, but you may be disappointed in a relationship. Always follow your instincts. Second decan, November 4th to November 13th. If you have a pending business, this day will be very dynamic. Sensible, and you can take advantage of it to get going. The financial aspect will be very present and you will have to establish a budget to guide you along the way. You may have to ask for a loan or make an investment. Third decan, November 14th to November 22nd. It's a good day to take care of your material goods, thinking about profitability. Open a savings account, invest, recover what you have borrowed. Let your banker advise you if you are planning to make a major purchase. The breadth of your vision will help you make the right decisions. What is Scorpio like in love? Scorpio in love is an intense, passionate, adventurous, and sometimes very demanding sign, but above all it is a seductive, attractive, loyal, and affectionate sign. Scorpios are people who, beneath their cold and fearsome appearance, hide a host of feelings, many of them contrary to what people might think. There are many stereotypes about Scorpios, however, a Scorpio in love is a sign that has a lot to give. Now, another thing is that they don't want to give it to just anyone and, above all, that they don't want to show themselves as a vulnerable person. A Scorpio native, although they may seem hard and rough, is deep down a piece of bread, a person with a hidden sensitivity and sweetness that only those who have had enough patience have been able to experience. Accessing the heart of a Scorpio can be a very hard task, however, the reward is extraordinary. A native of this sign is a faithful, tender, romantic, and even thoughtful person. They leave nothing to chance and, for them, the person who manages to enter their life becomes that reference that they will not let go. They are honest and don't usually beat around the bush, preferring to say things to your face, even if it has consequences. And that's how Scorpio is in love, a sign that, regardless of all those preconceived ideas, has a heart that many other signs of the zodiac would like to have. Characteristics of Scorpio in love. When Scorpio begins to feel the flame of love, it is an unrecognizable and, at the same time, extraordinary sign. In love, Scorpio is a person who is 100% dedicated. But for that to happen, their suitors must first pass a somewhat complicated test. However, once the ordeal is over, you will have before you a tender, committed, helpful, and protective person. And that's because, as a partner, Scorpio will not hide anything. They are capable of literally emptying themselves so that their loved one feels at ease. Their adventurous and passionate nature makes them a sign with a high sexual libido, a sign that likes to experience all kinds of sensations and that considers sex to be a very important aspect to keep the flame of the relationship alive. A Scorpio in love is a person with firm and at the same time very strong feelings, who will not take a step without first knowing the possible consequences. Hence, sometimes, they can be very distrustful, especially at the beginning. Perhaps this is one of the reasons why they do not usually open their hearts so easily. However, when they do open it, they do not skimp on offering the best of themselves. In short, Scorpio in love is a sign whose character transforms as they begin to feel butterflies in their stomach, a sign that can be inaccessible at first, but when their feelings are firm, they are attention, sweetness, and kindness in person. Planetary energies bring to your life an opportunity for deep reflection on what you really want in love. You may be revisiting memories of a person from your past who is about to come back into your life. However, those memories may not be the most pleasant ones. The tarot invites you not to cling to what was, since sometimes things don't go as you expected, but that doesn't mean they can't improve. The key is perspective. It's a day in which the message is clear. Don't be afraid to talk about what you feel. It's time to be totally honest with others and, especially, with yourself. You have a lot to express, and you shouldn't keep it to yourself, because the time for absolute sincerity is now. Talking to someone close to you will allow you to release what you have kept inside, and that conversation can be very healing for both you and the other person. Remember that sometimes, expressing our deepest emotions is what really frees us and allows us to heal. Today is a good day to take stock and recognize what you have been leaving aside in the relationship. Maybe you have been focusing so much of your efforts on yourself that you have neglected the needs of your partner. This is a good time to start thinking about the positive things that the relationship can bring if you focus more on the other. It's time to work together, not just on your own interests. If you're single or just getting to know someone, today's energies are bringing a very special person into your life, someone who may be related to your work environment. This could be someone in a higher position than you, which makes you hesitant about how to move forward. You're afraid that a work relationship could lead to misunderstandings or complications, but I assure you that the feelings are mutual. You both share certain fears and doubts, which creates a basis of understanding and can facilitate emotional connection. It's important that you trust what you feel and don't let insecurities hold you back. If you feel a strong attraction to this person, it's because something important is brewing. Don't ignore this connection, as it could be the beginning of a meaningful relationship. Also, remember that you have chosen this person to be by your side at this time, and that's not something you should take lightly. It's time to take a step towards love with confidence. Scorpio, today you are facing a complicated internal situation. There may not be a direct conflict with your colleagues or superiors, but you feel stuck, or perhaps, dissatisfied with what you are doing. This has more to do with yourself than with external circumstances. If you feel that what you are doing does not fulfill you or that it is no longer the path you want to follow, this is the time to reflect on your professional future. However, it is important not to make hasty decisions. During this period, the wisest thing to do is to meet your monetary obligations and not rush into a change of direction if you are not completely sure. Although you may be considering a change of career or position, the tarot suggests that you wait a little. New opportunities will likely arise later that will offer you a clearer picture. The universe is inviting you to be patient and reflect before making drastic moves. If you are looking for someone to trust within your work environment, the cards indicate that the person you are looking for is much closer than you think. Someone you've known for a long time may be the one who can offer you the support and confidence you need. Open your eyes and the possibilities, because that person who could be your ally is already part of your circle. Sometimes, what we need is right in front of us, we just don't always have the clarity to see it. Today is the day to recognize those opportunities. As for your finances, it's not time to doubt what you have. Although you may feel like you're missing something, in reality you already have enough. If you focus on what you've achieved and what you already have, you'll see that you're on a much stronger path than you thought. There's no need to look for big financial changes now. The important thing is to consolidate what you already have and continue working in the present. Today is a good day for you to pay attention to your physical and emotional health, especially to the tension you might be experiencing. Although it's not a serious thing, it's a sign from your body that you should pay more attention to your well-being. The tarot urges you to take care of yourself, especially your heart, as you may be accumulating stress or tension in this area. It's time to take care of your heart, both physically and emotionally. Perhaps the stress and tension you feel comes from internal worries or emotions that you haven't released, so it's essential that you start working on your overall well-being. Improve your diet, incorporate more physical activity, and try to relax. Constant stress and worries can affect your physical and emotional health, so it's important that you take steps toward a healthier lifestyle. Today is the day to create a more rigorous health plan, including not only exercise, but also activities that allow you to relax and release tension. Remember that your health is the pillar on which everything else is built, and if you don't take care of yourself, everything else could be affected. Self-care should be your priority today, Scorpio. Today, Scorpio, is a day to look inside yourself and reconnect with your true desires. Don't let fear or insecurities stop you from taking the steps you need in your love, professional, and personal life. Trust yourself and what the universe has in store for you. If you feel lost or confused, remember that you can always find answers within yourself. This is a time to take action, to release what you have stored away, and to open yourself up to new possibilities. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.